Just a quick update here on the M3. I've done a few things here yet today. Just trying to get it daily driver worthy, I guess. I mounted the expansion tank now, so that's finally good to go. I was able to find the pin out more or less for the front oxygen sensors as well as which plug was which. So I have the O2s in, and the car starts with them plugged in, which is good. I actually replaced the front coolant temperature sender loom with a piece of OEM I cut out of the glove box, which is originally for some other accessory which is deleted now. So that's a little bit better. I had to cut into the wiring loom over there, unfortunately, a little bit. The alternator charging indicator on the gauges won't shut off, but I've got 14.8 volts idling, so the alternator is working. The car just doesn't know it. So I have to do a little digging on that. The tachometer now works. I plugged that in. I cut a ton of excess wiring out of the glove box where the computer is, so that shuts now. I haven't mounted the computer up yet, but I will get to that. I have to tidy this back up once it's all good to go. Still have to mount the fuel filter a little bit better because it's just kind of dangling there. It doesn't leak coolant anymore. It gets up to temperature just fine. I don't think it's kicking into limp mode anymore, although I have not taken it for a second drive yet. I got the shift carrier support in, got the heat shield in, boot and shift knob back on, so the shifter's all good to go. However, it's a bit stiff in 5th gear, so I have to figure out what's going on there, because I think that's going to pop out of gear if I don't address it. And I don't want that, because the Fs are a little bit fragile when they start popping out of gear. Let's see what else. I put the banjo bolt in the power steering pump. That looks like it fits perfect. Sorry, I'm not up in the air, so I can't show you. The return from the reservoir, the feed from the reservoir to the pump, I don't have figured out yet. I cut just the banjo fitting off the hose there from the M50, and that seems to work, but I don't have a hose clamp for it yet, so that's still a bit of an unknown. Beyond that, I think everything more or less is working. This thing's ready to go, except for a brake bleed and some missing hardware here and there, stuff like that. But she runs nice, idles mint, and as long as it won't kick into limp mode anymore, it may. The throttle response is still kind of iffy on this thing, so I'm not really sure. Just off of tip-in, it kind of struggles a little bit, but when you're revving it, it's happy as can be. So a bit more diagnostic to do yet, but I had more or less a free night, so made a little more progress. It was 60 degrees a couple days ago when I took it for a test drive, and it's 31 and snowing today, so not quite there, but it should be fun pretty soon. Thanks for watching.